My name is Sherif Luis. I'm with the Filecoin Foundation. We work on the Filecoin project. Who is familiar with Filecoin here? Oh, that's not so many hands. Okay, that's a bit disappointing. What about IPFS?
Yes, I do.
Oh, awesome. Yep. So. Yep. Yep. So yeah,
I used to write articles about them in 2018.
Oh, what happened? Why did you stop?
Oh, you know there are people like miners in China.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And they want to know more about the app.
Got it. Okay. So we at Protocol Labs we created a service called NFT.storage that is built on both IPFS and Filecoin, and it's a better way to store your NFTs, whether you're minting them or you actually want to take a safe copy of your NFTs. So I'm going to just give an overview on what IPFS and Filecoin are, and then I'll do a live demo on how to use the service for anyone who's interested. So that's the main page. It's nft.storage. It's very easy to use. You just log in or register with your email, and you're pretty much ready, set to go. You can upload files straight to the web UI or use a JavaScript client or an API. So how it works, you just send a file or upload a file to nft.storage. We are hosting our own IPFS nodes. So we actually save it to the IPFS nodes. And then in the back scene, we archive the images to multiple Filecoin providers. Is that a concept that is familiar to anyone? Is that how IPFS works and what IPFS?
I think IPFS is like you provide like places for storage like on hardware.
Yeah.
And then you mine the coins at the same time.
Yeah, but that's not how IPFS works. So IPFS is a decentralized file system where we access data by its content, not by the file name. And that's why we see it's more suitable for NFTs, because you ask IPFS for your content, not a file name. So you always know what you're getting. So when you save something and you have a hash that represents that content, you'll be able to get it back. And then why is this good that we use both IPFS and Filecoin for archival? In case if NFT service goes away, you still have access to IPFS, and you can access IPFS via a compatible browser like Brave, for example. If IPFS goes away, you can still get that data from Filecoin as well. And of course, it's always advised to have an offline copy of your NFTs. So yeah, that's nft.storage in a nutshell. These are the API methods. They're very straightforward. You can upload, you can delete, you can get it, and you can also check for the content identifier to see who's exactly storing your NFTs in the Filecoin network. So yep, I mean, those are the two main methods that you would need: post and check CID. And that's what you would get back as a response. So you see, this is your content identifier, which represents your file, and yeah, where it's actually stored within the Filecoin network. This is the JavaScript client, and this is what I'm going to be demoing right now. All right, let's move there. So I did this bicycle trip around Egypt a few years ago. It took me 3 months, and I've always said that this route is kind of mine. So I wanted to save it and make it as an NFT. So I thought, I just wrote this exact code right away. So if you use the store method here, you can use an ERC721 compatible metadata JSON attribute. So you give the attributes of your image, and that's pretty much all you need to do to upload an image. So I'm running the code. I get this IPFS link, which is a link to the metadata JSON. Excuse me. So if I do this here. So this is exactly what would go into your smart contract. And you get the URL to the image, which you can then view, again, on the IPFS network from any IPFS node. Yeah, and that's the route I did for my bike trip. There are other methods as well. So if you just want to store a file, so you can use the store blob method. If you want to store a directory. And technically, we don't have a limit on the file size, so it can be as big as it can be. So you can store videos as well, and so on.